right. Welcome to another episode of From the Viewers. These are questions or requests to speak on topics from you, the viewers. Viewers, subscribers, followers, observers, all that. So, this young lady asked, why do you keep wearing that feminine bag? You need to leave that to the women because it makes your sexuality questionable. All right, fair enough question. Let's go ahead and get this out of the way. I am heterosexual. Question answered. Now, all right, so let's get into the feminine bag part of this question. So, the bag that you normally see me wear, or the bags that I normally post when I am putting up my fashion pictures, these are not feminine bags. These are actually masculine bags. And I know that a lot of folks are not too familiar with the idea of men having bags. Men having handbags, tote bags, crossbodies. I have seen a bit of a trend where it's starting to pick up again. Not quite mainstream, but a few folks are starting to catch on to it. But the idea of men having a handbag or a tote bag or anything of the such is not a new concept. As a matter of fact, just like men used to wear high heels. Now, that was the original reason why the high heel was invented. The original reason why the high heel was invented was for butchers in a butcher shop. When they were, doing their thing, instead of having to walk through all the blood and everything that was all on the floor all day long, they invented a shoe that sat up so that they wouldn't have to be walking directly into all that blood all day long, which is essentially the first high heel. Of course, it wasn't glamorous, it didn't look good. It only served the function that it served, and that was it. And of course, over time, this became ladies' fashion. So the handbag, the bag for men, kind of follow the same suit. Bags have always been a masculine thing. Men were usually the ones out doing certain things, hunting, doing certain, whatever. Men were usually the ones having the bags. And over time, once fashion started to evolve, it became more of a feminine thing to have a handbag and personals, things like that. But men's handbags, men's tote bags, that's always been a thing. They've just had their time in fashion where they've gone up and down. And let me tell you, as someone who uses handbags pretty much every time I go out, the utility aspect of that is phenomenal. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Years ago, before I was brave enough to wear handbags or carry handbags, I had everything in my hand and in my pockets. My pockets looked like they had the lumps because there were so many things in my pockets. So getting a handbag, now everything is in there. As a matter of fact, here we are right here. Here's my handbag right here. Here's my tote. And it goes fantastically with my outfit for today. Because today I am wearing a leather trench jacket that matches that bag almost identically and perfectly. So, the things that I normally carry in my bag are, of course, my keys, wallet, and my phone. Those are the main things, of course. I have a little hand sanitizer, a little bottle, a little travel size bottle. Have a little travel size of some Lysol, a little disinfectant spray. I have in there, what do I have in there? Lip balm in there. I've got some chewing gum because I love chewing gum. I've got some breath freshening little spray. Whatever fragrance that I'm wearing for that day, I have that in my bag. Just before I go into a place, especially if it's a fragrance that I really, really like, I'll just go ahead and bam, hit myself one time. If it's something I really like, I'll give myself 2 times. Bam, bam. Yeah, I have my phone charger in there with the plug, as well as one of the charging little blocks. That's in there as well. So I have a lot of things in there that I actually use, that are actually useful. I'm also a connoisseur. I love cigars. I love cigars. Cigars are my thing. So I've got at least 2 of them in there. And I've got all my little tools that I use to enjoy one of life's most affordable luxuries. So all of that is in there. And I try not to weigh it down and carry too many things in there. You know, you don't want to have a big old heavy bag and all that stuff. You want it to still look fashionable. So on top of the utility aspect, the fashion aspect, it looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. It helps for me. It helps complete the entire look, the entire outfit. It really puts things all together. And for me, it helps my overall presentation package because I am an image consultant. And part of being an image consultant is being hip to and being able to utilize certain trends, certain fashion trends. So it's going to kind of be my thing to make sure that I'm as fashionable as possible. So that's me. Now, some of you all who have seen my my fashion pictures that I post, those are for you to have an idea of what to wear at this time or that time. Oh man, I don't know what to wear. Just, take a look at those pictures. You don't have to try to find the exact same thing that I have in those pictures. Those are just ideas. You don't have to wear the exact same top that I'm wearing. Wear something similar to it, or something that's not it at all, but just like the color combinations, the way that I put it together. These are just ideas, rough ideas for you to utilize for yourself. You make your adaptations and your adjustments based on your style, based on how you get down. And if you do need help or any assistance trying to put your outfits together, whether it's just for the day or you're trying to learn how to dress better all together, please, please, please stop by stylebyMrReid.com. StyleBymrReid. StyleByMrReid.com. Take a look around, see what speaks to you. Book your session with me, and let's get you to the best you that you can be. And I'm simply going to be your mirror check before you hit that front door. So, that was good for today. That's going to be it for now. But until next time, you all take care. And remember, stop hating on my bag. Take care. In fact, I'll grab my bag right now as I walk out.